It is a real estate scam that could cost you your life savings in an instant.
The fraud happens just before you close on a house, and now thieves are using more complex, high-tech tools to con you out of your cash.
It's scary stuff. 7 on your side's Nina Pineda is here with the one thing you should know to foil this fraud. Nina?
And the stakes in this are just so high. The FBI says this type of real estate cyber scam is soaring. Last year, nearly $1 billion stolen from homeowners just before they closed. It's a financial body slam, costing families their life savings.
It's, like a disaster.
His American dream was this bigger home, better schools, and more green space for his family.
We were very excited.
But that dream and his life savings dissolved into dust days before closing when his down payment on the new house, more than 70 grand, disappeared into cyberspace.
But this is horrible. I mean, taking the money in a few minutes.
A week before closing, the family missed this email from their attorney warning to ignore any requests asking for funds to be wired.
They didn't call.
They didn't call.
This didn't say urgent, don't wire money.
No.
But what they didn't miss was this. A scammer had hacked into their lawyer's email, spoofing it, adding an A to his last name. He thought it was real. The scammer even doctored up phony closing documents complete with all the lending info, the sale price, the loan amount, the interest rate, and the exact amount of cash needed to close. But here's the catch. There were new instructions. Instead of bringing a check to the closing, the buyer was told to wire the money, not to the seller, but to a personal account of someone named Orlando at a different bank in Southampton.
You thought your attorney knew who this was going to.
With cyber fraud, it's often too late to recover any money. But one of the victims' banks was able to get back $28,500. And late today, we heard from HSBC. The bank went the extra mile, making a one-time exception, agreeing to return all the money lost in that transfer, $21,000.
The NYPD tells us this case is currently under investigation. The homeowner says police told him this is very lucky. They now have surveillance video of the money being picked up at the bank. Some very important big takeaways here. The simplest way to foil this fraud, never wire money when you close on a house. Just ask them to do it the old-fashioned way. Bring a check to the closing. If they insist on wiring, always confirm any instructions with all parties involved by phone. Don't use the phone number on the email because that could be phony. Take the extra step. Verify who you're calling and sending all that money off to the right person.